Welcome to the setup guide for the Steadicam Solo. It can take about half an hour to set up, so we need to make time before our shoot to prepare the Steadicam. When you collect your Steadicam from stores, it'll come in 2 bags. Please check you have everything listed on the provided laminate. Before we set up the Steadicam, we need to prepare our camera. It's all about balance, so the camera must be in the exact same state as it will be used for filming. Things like batteries and even memory cards can have a big effect on the camera's center of gravity. If using a DSLR and zoom lens, extend to the desired focal length. Changing this later will affect our camera balance. In addition, if we plan to use a flip-out screen, it must be pulled out at this stage. Otherwise, we'll likely have to start this whole process again. The technicians at stores will really appreciate it if you reattach the camera strap before returning it to stores if you've taken it off for balancing. The second thing we need to do is find the central balance point of the camera. Stick tape to the rear and sides, and then find a pen or something similar in shape. Place the camera on top and find where it rests in a level position. Then, draw a line on the tape in line with the pen underneath. If we're using a DSLR, where the balance point is likely to be underneath the lens rather than the body, we need to attach the plate to give us a level surface. The last thing we need to do for the camera for now is to attach the plate. Try to align the center of the plate with the lines that we drew earlier. Next, take the legs of the sentry stand and open them like so. The central column just slots into the hole on the top. Make sure it's secure, but don't over-tighten. And lastly, place the setup bracket over the top. Tighten this too. Now, we need to take the Steadicam Solo and fold down the wings at the bottom. Then, extend one of the extensions fully. Place the Steadicam Solo onto the sentry stand. The handle just slots over the bracket. Make sure that the weight hangs over the longest leg of the sentry stand for a stable, safer setup. Do not attach the camera before adding weights to the Solo, as it can swing unexpectedly, causing injuries or damage to equipment. Attach weights to the Solo through the holes on the wings at the bottom. An even number of weights must be placed on each side. Different cameras will need different weight configurations, so take a look at this table and see what best fits our camera. Now we can attach the camera. Slide the plate on top of the Solo and push in the red button to slide it all the way on. Tighten up with the higher knob on the left hand side. The Steadicam needs to hang vertically. A bit of fine tuning is needed to get this to happen. The bottom dial on the left hand side adjusts how far the Steadicam tilts left or tilts right. The one on the back adjusts how far it tilts forwards and backwards. We need to adjust these bit by bit until the Steadicam appears to be vertical from the front and from the side. Now we need to do what's called the drop test. Lift the Solo until it's horizontal and let go. We're looking for a swing that takes about 2 seconds to go from horizontal to vertical. We don't want the swing too fast like the last shot, and we don't want it too slow like this one. To alter the swing time, we either need to change the amount of weights on the Solo or change the length of the pole, or a combination of both. When making adjustments to the length, just do increments of about 1 inch, and when getting closer to the 2-second mark, half an inch. This is what the 2-second drop should look like once you've done. We can use a phone with a stopwatch to time it. We need to get the Steadicam vertical again once the drop test is done by adjusting these dials again. Here's a quick tip about weights. Put them on the outside of the wings for slow panning, and put them on the inside of the wings for faster panning. And now our Steadicam Solo is ready for shooting, either for handheld use or for use with a Steadicam vest, which is also available to book from the stores as long as you've done an induction.